What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Burrow77 coming to you live to talk about El Clasico. Today we got Real Madrid playing Barcelona, obviously. Looking forward to a good match. I do expect goals. I do expect scoring. I'm clearly biased. I am a Real Madrid fan. I say that all the time. I'm very upfront about it. So yeah, looking forward to it. What's going on? Good to see you. Appreciate you tuning in as always. So I have some bets in pocket. I am already happy to share with you guys. I'm also here to answer any questions you may have. What's going on, Darnie? Good to see you as always, brother. What's going on, Anderson? Okay, we're getting the work. Sure. All right. I'm happy to have banter and chirp with you guys all you want. I'm going to first talk about some betting angles, and then I'll talk about how Madrid's going to shove it in your ass by 1,000,000 goals. So we'll start with Madrid props. Obviously, we have Courtois out, Lunina is in net, Danny Carvajal is injured, so Vasquez is starting for us, and he has the armband today. I do like this diamond formation with Bellingham playing the pivot, and Mbappe and Vinny on the left and right. It worked out really well for us last season. Bellingham scored 2 goals against Barcelona in this same formation, playing the same spot. I would definitely look at Bellingham for a goal today. I am personally on the following as of right now for player props. I took Fetty for a shot on target. It was sitting at like plus 205 earlier in the week, but I made my rounds on some podcasts, and that's probably picked up some traction. You can still find Fetty shot on target at plus 150 over on DraftKings. I still really like that number, and I love Fetty for a shot on target today. It's going to be no surprise. I'm all over Vinny. Vinny's a big game player. He loves scoring when the lights are brightest. I like him for a goal today at plus 150 over on DraftKings. I also like Vinny's assist today, sitting at plus 300 on DraftKings. Those are the best numbers. I think 300 for Vinny assist is incredibly disrespectful. I say it kind of every week. I am willing to die on that hill. There are just way too many good options here for Vinny to cut the ball to, with Mbappe, Bellingham, Fetty, Lucas Vasquez crashing the back post, Rudiger being big as fuck, Militao having some skill in the air and being able to clean up rebounds. Kamavinga is a shooter, and Tuchemeni can put in balls on frame perfectly well too. So yeah, I'm all over Madrid here. And then we will get into the Barcelona side in a second. What's going on, Fernando? Always good to see you, brother. Appreciate you tuning in. Crazy how the line went from plus 110 to minus 120. I feel like that's too big of a line to move. I don't, just because it's the most popular match on the entire planet. It's the biggest match on the entire planet. Always has the highest TV ratings out of everything ever broadcast, and it only gets bigger. Look, I like Madrid here. It's no surprise. They're at home in the Bernabeu. Yes, we have some injuries, but in Don Carlo we trust. In Madrid we trust. Coming off of a 5-2 win in Champions League midweek. I know Barcelona performed well. I know that they do have some dangerous wings here, and we do have a little bit of vulnerability with Vasquez and Mendy and no Rodrigo, but I'm not overly concerned. I don't have a lot of respect for this Barcelona midfield or this back line. Pedri is a hack crybaby piece of shit. So yeah, I don't trust him at all. I like him for a booking today. I like him to have a short outing and be subbed off because he's in a lot of foul trouble. Caicedo isn't that good. Balde isn't that good. Koundé really isn't fucking good. Mr. Vinny Stopper over there, my ass. Vinny's gonna smoke Koundé. I like Koundé for a card today. So yeah, I like it a lot. I'm a Madrid fan, and I really don't like how there was a big line movement. I know when to get on and off them. I'm going to take both teams to score an over 3.5 goals at minus 108. I can see that. Are you on Madrid money line? I'm on Madrid money line from earlier in the week. I would still play Madrid at minus 120. I'm also not opposed to waiting and taking Madrid live, especially if Barcelona score first. We all know Madrid's a second half team. I like the second half team total over 1.5. It was sitting at minus 140-ish the last time I checked. But yeah, Fernando, I am on Madrid money line from earlier in the week. I do like Madrid on the money line, still even at this number, but I understand the strategy of if you want to wait for a better price live as well. I do think both teams score here. I do think we see goals. So there's always a good opportunity to find Madrid live if they are down a goal or drawn level. So you can play that way and look for a little bit better of a number. On the Barcelona side, player props, I would look at Lewandowski to score a goal. Look, I'm not super happy that I'm going to talk kindly about Barcelona players here, but we're not talking about Barcelona from a gambling perspective on the money line. We're just talking about value on numbers, and Lewandowski at plus 140 is incredible value. You kind of have to play that. He's been on fire. He's leading the Golden Boot here in Spain. He's looking great in Champions League. Lewandowski, I think it's the final year of his contract as well. So he's putting up just hella good numbers. And the fact you can get plus 140 for his anytime goal, I'm not going to try and talk anybody out of that. If somebody's scoring a goal here for Barcelona, it's probably going to be Lewandowski. I know Rafinha is coming off of a really hot game over in Champions League, but Rafinha is really streaky. He scores, he gets goal contributions in bunches in games, and then he goes dead quiet for 2 or 3 games. If you like Rafinha, the number at plus 240 definitely has value in my opinion, so I could see getting involved with that as well. I don't super love Yamal just because he's on Mendy, Camavinga, and Rudiger's side with Tuch back there to help. I would look at Yamal. I think Mendy, Rudiger, Tuch, Camavinga, those guys are going to follow Yamal a pretty decent amount. But unless this ref is a mad pussy, Yamal's going to get his ass beat today within the rules of the game. He's very light. He's undersized. He's got to go against guys like Camavinga, Tuch, Rudiger, and Mendy. They're going to put him in a fucking body bag today, boys. So I'm not super interested in Yamal goal. I could maybe see his assist as a standalone if you want to get there. But, you know, again, I got to talk about it. It is plus 340. Personally, I think that is going to be the much more difficult side to move the ball down. So I think it's going to be moving up the left-hand side where, again, you have to deal with Fede Valverde, but you have at least Rafinha, Lopez, Pedri, and some guys who are a little bit more physically developed than Yamal to try and take on Fede. So I like that angle. Madrid is a second half team. Makes me like the second half with most goals, minus 104. Yep, I talked about that on a couple of podcasts this week while I was making the rounds. I do like that as well. What's going on? Good to see you, my man. I am hyped for this Clasico. Barcelona finally back at top level. Are they, though? Are they? You haven't played Madrid yet, and you're walking into the Bernabeu. So, yeah, I mean, like, look, I'm not by any stretch trying to tell you Madrid's going to keep a clean sheet here. And as far as Barcelona is concerned, yeah, they are playing some of their best football they've been playing in the last 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. I like Hansi Flick a lot as a manager. I got a lot of respect for him. I think he's doing good things here. But again, you haven't played Barcelona, or you haven't played Real Madrid, so we'll see where Barcelona's at after this. I have a sneaking suspicion that Bayern's just kind of ass and isn't ready for Champions League outside of Germany. So we'll see what implications that have. Lopez assist at plus 500. I really like that. I'm not going to lie. That is a disrespectful number for a guy playing the 10 here who's going to be doing a ton of ball distribution. So if you want to get involved with Lopez's player props, plus 500 is a great number to do it at. And I am certainly not going to try and talk you out of it. Hey, Great point here, Alex. This is one of my favorite bets of the day. It's Rudiger to have a single shot. It's sitting at minus 110 over on FanDuel. We all know Rudiger is our target man. We all know his aerial prowess. We all saw him slam home that incredible header to start the Madrid rally in the second half versus Dortmund over midweek. So Rudiger just to take a single shot at minus 110. I absolutely love that number. If Madrid they don't even always come from corners. Rudiger is sometimes just lurking in the box too. He also has no problem jacking up something from the top of the box to the center dot. Rudiger is a shooter. He's again very skilled in the air. Primarily is going to get most of his looks off of corners, which I do see Madrid getting a few. We do tend to take short corners on occasion, so that is just something to watch out for, especially with no Modric and no Rodrigo there. The corner service is going to be a little bit more iffy today, but I still think as long as Madrid get 4 or 5 corners, Rudiger finds a shot, and I even think that Rudiger can find a shot from open play. So Rudiger's shot is one of my prop bets that I'm on pretty heavily today. So we'll keep it moving. Sure, let's see how they fight here. Yeah, I mean, look, again, I'm here for the banter. If you guys want to talk shit, like Anderson's talking shit, straight barbecue chicken, get the fuck out of here. Look, Vasquez turns the ball over a lot. He likes to come forward. He's not naturally a right back. He's more of a midfielder, and he will turn the ball over. The fact is, Vasquez is a big game player, and you see it every time we fucking play you. Didn't he hit a goal against you last time we fucking played? So I don't know, Anderson. I would kind of shut the fuck up and let the scoreboard do the talking, but I'm not you. I'm not a Barcelona fan. I don't know what it's like to get my ass buried in a rivalry game all of last season. So, I'm going to talk, and I don't know. I don't really need to respond to Barcelona supporters because all I have to do is wait. Happens every time you guys have any sort of take whatsoever. Rafinha to score assist plus 100. He's on fire, takes corners, weak side for real. For Real, I think it's the weaker of the two sides. I wouldn't call a side where Fede Valverde is lurking a weak side ever. But yeah, look, I said Rafinha tends to score in bunches. When he scores 2 or 3 goals. He gets an assist or 2 or 3. They all come in the same match. Rafinha has goal contribution in only 6 of 12 matches this year for Barcelona. So he tends to go very loud and then very, very fucking quiet. Again, those are trends. I'm not saying anything other than the trend is Rafinha shows up and everyone remembers his name and that he exists and that he's not garbage. And then Casper the Ghost. So do what you want. I think Rafinha to score assist at plus 100 is fine. Like I said, I definitely don't hate his anytime goal number. Sitting at plus 240. His assist straight up is probably solid as well. Fede 2 shots is plus 145 on FanDuel. Might take that. I can definitely get involved in Fede to take 2 shots as well. I will say that Fede tends to be pretty accurate with his shots. When he does shoot them, he tends to put them on frame. His 2 shots is definitely worth a sprinkle at plus 145. I like his shot on target a little bit better. Again, last weekend, we took it at plus 200, and it cashed within the first 9 minutes for us. So I like Fede here. I can definitely see 2 shots. I can see a lot of shots coming from both sides in this game and seeing it pretty open and free-flowing, depending on how this ref is with the whistle and how many times he wants to call fouls and show cards and stuff like that. So, I can definitely see my way to Fede taking 2 shots at plus 145. Think that's a nice number as well, Alex. Good input there. What's going on, Mike? Good to see you again, brother. Hope the Italy trip was fantastic. You like the 17-year-old to get another card versus Real Madrid. I can see Yamal to be carded for sure. Again, I think he's a little undersized, a little underweight, and he's dealing with Kamavinga, Tuch, Rudiger, and Mendy. That is a fucking nightmare for a dude who is 17 years old and isn't a fully developed young man like these gentlemen are, who are big as fuck and play two of them play for the French. Mendy? Yeah, Mendy plays for France too. 3 of the 4 play for the French national team. The other's probably a top 3 center back in the planet and plays for Germany, all older than him, all much more physically conditioned. So yeah, I can definitely see Yamal picking up a card here. I'm on Bellingham to score assist plus 150. It's Bellingham time today. I'm all over that. Bellingham scored versus Barcelona and snatched their soul out of their bodies. Last El Clasico, I do like Bellingham's anytime goal scorer today, sitting at plus 350. I think that is a disrespectful ass number. The to score assist at plus 150 is fine as well, or plus 165, even better. Genpelli? I don't know. I'm giving it a shot. Sounds kind of Italian, but let me know if I'm saying that right. Genpelli. So yeah, I like plus 165 to score assist here. Bellingham has showed up game in and game out, especially at the Bernabeu and especially in El Clasico and especially against Barcelona. I think you'd be foolish not to get involved with Bellingham props today. Top dog, what's going on, man? I went with the under 28.5 total shots. That's perfectly possible. Again, I don't play a lot of that shots market. It's just very tricky. Trends don't have the same weight there. You also got to look at means more than averages. But I just look, Barcelona is going to play a really high line. Madrid's dumb fast and can get behind you. They just need a couple of good balls over the top. Madrid is also okay with absorbing some pressure and looking for that counterattack against a high line. It just sets up well to be a very in transition game taking place in each other's final third more than in the middle third. And that's just my opinion. Again, it is El Clasico. I could be shocked. It is a derby. We could see a little bit of a cagey, slower start here from Barcelona, feeling their way out because these points are huge for them. And every time these guys meet, it is a massive, massive game. Again, it'll be the most watched thing on television all year until they play each other again. What's going on, Hello Lover? Vamos! Hala Madrid, we out here. Lineup is made for Jude. You're absolutely right, Gempini. I completely agree with you. The diamond formation here with Jude playing the pivot, this is 110% set up for Jude Bellingham's success. I love it, I love it, I love it. Hala Madrid. Benru, good to see you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you as always for tuning in. We got Young Leg checking in, who is on the ground in the building in Madrid. It is also Leg's birthday, so everybody just wish Leg a happy birthday. Hopefully he gets to see a Madrid dub at the house. We cannot wait. I am very excited for you, my brother. And I will mention that Leg texted me. He's like, yo, man, I just have a gut feeling. Can you throw $5 on Mbappe for a hat trick for me? I did, and I rode along with him because it would just be wrong not to throw in with my boy on his birthday when he's on the ground in the crib at the Bernabeu. So if you want to follow Leg, 22-1 was the best price I found over on FanDuel for an Mbappe hat trick. We out here, we riding together, we outside. Ladder, Mbappe, or Vinny shots, you can. I'm personally not going to. This is a game where shots can come from anywhere. I think that the big time players are going to step up and make the big time plays and probably get on the score sheet. I just don't necessarily think that it's going to be entirely shot volume centric around these guys. I think everybody's going to be amped up. I think anytime they see space or an opportunity to make a play and make something happen, guys are going to be encouraged to take it here. At least I know Madrid players are going to be encouraged to take shots when they create space and see something open. I think the same kind of goes for Barcelona here. I can see the shot distribution going wide across the starting 11 instead of being super laser focused on 3 or 4 guys from either team. So I'm not super hyped about a shots ladder unless we're talking like Rudiger, Militao, or something like that. If you see like a corner discrepancy in an ability for like a backline guy, or like you were saying, Fetty for 2 shots, if you want to take Rudiger for a headed shot on target, if you want to take Rudiger for 2 shots, if you want to take him for, you know, a shot on target, or even Militao for a couple of shots, that's something I could get interested in. Tuchemeni, I think, will have a little bit more defensive responsibility, especially sitting this deep. But I do like Tucci as a shooter as well. I don't want to go up into the 3, 4, 5 shot neighborhood for any of these guys. And that's just my personal preference. That said, Mbappe averages like 5 fucking shots a game. So if you want to go there, I'm not going to try and talk you out of it. Just make sure you're getting your value for your dollar there. Alex, Big Mike, what's going on? Always happy to see Leg. Leg is 7 rows back from the center corner. Look for his lucky bucket hat. I'm in the Vinny kit today as well. So, yeah, unless there's any more questions, comments, or concerns from you guys, I will be happy to answer them. We'll run this till 2:45. If you guys have anything else, I'm going to take the time to please ask you to like and subscribe right here on YouTube. It costs you absolutely nothing. It helps me out a ton and allows me to continue bringing you guys all this free content. I have slowed down on the live streams just a little bit because it was getting a little bit too crowded for me trying to do an EPL morning show and in the afternoons. I feel like the content is better, that the content being quality is better than just having a volume of content. The reason I love doing Madrid games so much is they drop their lineups hella early. That gives me a lot of time to shop around numbers before the match starts and get my bets in, and then jump on live here and talk with the rest of you guys. Hala Madrid, absolutely. A leg, it's Madrid all day. So some stuff I'm not on, but I'm definitely think I can be looking at here and getting involved in. Number 1 for me is Camavinga, shot on target. We all know Kama likes to shoot. We like Kama. Whoa. I also like Kama and Tuch I think are both really good looks for bookings today. Same thing with Rudiger and Mendy as well. But I am interested in getting involved in a Camavinga shot on target. I'm going to look up the price for that really quickly here. Player shots on target. Let me find that comma. Whoa. You should not be down there. By Lucas Vasquez, Bellingham. Are they not going to list comma? Oh, there it is. Camavinga, shot on target, plus 250 on DraftKings, plus 335 on BetRivers. If you get a chance, take a look at ESPN and Caesars. They tend to have pretty good numbers on shots and target for guys outside of the front 3 and in the midfield. So I really like Camavinga here for a shot on target. I think I am going to talk myself into playing that at plus 250 or better. So that's definitely something I'm going to get involved in here. I also think Pedri's worth a look for a shot on target. We do know he likes to shoot, and he will probably see some of the ball here today. He's sitting at plus 250, plus 265 on BetRivers. So shop around and take a look at that number. I can definitely get involved with a Pedri shot on target here today. And those are just a couple of looks that I like that I haven't moved on yet, but I will be kind of weighing up my options. I do not want to overexpose myself to this game. Yes, it is El Clasico. Yes, I did very well this morning. I think the Everton game ended up disappointing me. I'm not sure. It ended 1-1. Of course it did when I had the over 2.5. Everton getting a late goal in the 94th minute. Push on the draw no bet if you guys liked Everton on the draw no bet. So I came 1 goal short there, which isn't a massive setback after the morning we had. So yeah, I like the exposure I have on this game so far. I don't mind getting involved with a little bit of a Camavinga shot and a Pedri shot on target, or Camavinga shot on target, and a Pedri shot on target as well. I am going to sprinkle the board on cards a little bit. Like I said, I like Vasquez, Vinny, Camavinga, Tuch, Yamal, Pedri. Louis a high key hack too for a forward if you're looking for a reach, but yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at with it. What's your final score? I like 3-1 Madrid, maybe 4-1 Madrid. Look, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys, I think it's 2-1 Madrid. If I really was doing this where I was going to throw a bet down, it's probably 2-1 Madrid. I think we might not see 4 goals here, but yeah, I would say for the content, 3-1 Madrid. That gets everybody their over too. So yeah, 3-1 Madrid, but probably 2-1. I don't know. For content, I'll say Madrid by a million. I don't know. I bet we baptize them 7-1. But realistically, yeah, it's a Madrid win, but it's gonna be tight. I couldn't find anything else worth playing except Barca team total over, which I know you probably love. Look, if you want to get involved with Barca team total over 1.5, it is, last I checked, it was plus 105. If you're getting a little bit better number than that, go ahead. If you want to be with Barcelona, I'm personally just not going to get involved in that market. I don't believe in hedging my emotions with my money here. I believe Madrid's the better football team. I believe they're the more complete football team. I am not betting this based on emotion. I'm betting this on, I like the number and I see the strategy here. And Madrid at home simply just doesn't lay down and die ever, and especially not in a Clasico. So if you want to do it, there is value there. I'm just not getting involved because I'm not 100% sure Barcelona do it, and that's kind of the measurement for me on whether or not I'm going to pull the trigger at something sitting at right around plus 100. I had Haaland over 1.5 goals at plus 200, and the lump misses an open goal. Yeah, I mean, plus 200 is a garbage-ass number for anybody to hit a brace. Like, I'm sorry, like, I don't mean to rag on you, top dog, but I say it every week. Haaland is fucking unplayable. He's not good enough that you think he's going to score a hat trick every time he touches the pitch. Man City's struggling right now. Stop wasting your money on Haaland just to have Haaland tickets. I don't know what else to tell you. I've been saying that for like 2 years, though, and nobody wants to listen to me. So, hey, Man City 1-0 took me out. I think it took a lot of people out. Look, I knew that was a trap from the get-go. The spread at minus 2.5, the fact they were minus 900 to like minus 1,1400 on the money line. It's just a trap. It always is. Just don't. It's hard to score goals, guys. I don't know how much more I have to say this. This is why I don't lay money on anytime goal scorers. It's hard to score goals in any top league on the planet. It's just really, really difficult. So yeah, that's just my stance on it. Anyone else think this ends 2-1? Yeah, I definitely think that is probably the move here. I like 3-1 just to be fair. But yeah, 2-1 definitely. If I was a betting man and I had to put money on an exact score, I would probably go 2-1 Madrid. 1-1, I'm not saying I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. I just do really like Madrid to win here at home. Bayern are the better team too, and look what Barca did to them. Bayern are not the better team in comparison to Madrid. Bayern look to be the better team when they play in Bundesliga in Germany. They have proven to be trash on the road in UCL twice now. They lost to Aston Villa. They have a new head coach that hasn't coached in Champions League before, and it's clearly showing with their tactics and how they've been playing. Bayern Munich might be washed in Champions League. I don't know. Hot take moving forward. So we'll see. What's going on, William? Good to see you, man. Mbappe goal plus 100. What do you think? Or is it always Vinny? I'm personally on Vinny. I'm also going to get involved with Bellingham to score an assist here. But yeah, Mbappe for a goal at plus 100. If you like it, go ahead and take it. Leg said he has a feeling on Mbappe for a hat trick today. I threw a cup of coffee on there just to ride with my boy on his birthday, but I think that there's more value in other players, and I'm going with Vinny because Vinny's going to go win the Ballon d'Or, and nothing says add more shit to my highlight reel than scoring against Barcelona at home in the Bernabeu. Napoli almost spilled that milk. Yeah, dude. Lecce, nobody would lose to a beverage, right? Right, Mike? Lecce is a thorn in everybody's side. That's why I make fun of them, and that's why I say you wouldn't lose to a beverage all the time. But Napoli is in first place. It is good to see the Napoli wagon back on track for you, my man. So I appreciate it, as always, for you guys tuning in. I think it starts at 2-2. Could be a crazy game. I think it could be a crazy game as well. I think it could also be a low-scoring game because everybody and their brother likes goals here. I don't know. It's El Clasico. Anything can happen. Penalty kicks, red cards, everything's on the table here. It is about to go down. It is appointment television. I cannot wait. It's going to be a sweaty and fun and exciting 90-plus minute ride. And then, the shit talking is going to start flying on Twitter. So can't wait for it. It's one of the things I look forward to every season. Last question, Oaks, beer or whiskey for the game? Starting with beer. We will make halftime adjustments as necessary here, Mike. Haven't had one yet as I have been working and getting ready for this stuff. Not that has stopped me in the past, but I did stay up a little bit later than intended playing some Call of Duty last night. Black Ops 6 just dropped, and I was hanging with the boys playing that much later than intended. So, City are shit. Need them to get Fade Train. I have never bet Holland goals. Just thought be a good spot. Yeah, I mean, look, you're not wrong, Top Dog. I said I wasn't criticizing you. It's something I've been saying over and over and over again for the past couple of years. So the script is Barcelona score first and Real Madrid come back. That is absolutely the script. Maybe Barcelona up 1-0 to end the half. Madrid make some substitutions. Madrid score to tie it up, make some substitutions. Modric comes on, slings in a nice cross or a nice ball in for Bellingham to go get the game winner. Maybe Vinny to go get the game winner, or even off of a corner for Rudiger to go up and slam it home. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you guys. I am running out of time. I've already gone over my time limit here, so I'm going to wrap this up. I feel like people are going to be on the over just because both teams had a high-scoring game midweek. I completely agree. Water over everything. Yeah, I mean, look, I've been staying hydrated all day. I will be consuming some alcoholic beverages as I watch my favorite team play, though. Then we live bet Madrid. Oh, of course, especially if it's tied late or if they happen to be down a goal. You know the vibes. It's always Madrid live. Anyway, last thing before I get out of here, please, please, please like and subscribe right here on YouTube. It costs you absolutely nothing. It helps me out a ton. I cannot tell you how much your subscription means to me to continue to bringing all this free soccer content each and every week. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's have a great day and get these bets in, and I will run the outro and see you guys later. Oaks out. Doses. We outside. Shit. All right. Hey, sorry. Greaves, if you're still there, best bet for the game. I like Betty shot on target at plus 150. Madrid money line. Madrid and both teams to score. Bellingham to score, assist. Vinny anytime goal. Vinny anytime assist. Those are my favorite bets. That's what I gave out on several podcasts this week. All right. Appreciate it. Wanted to get that out there. I'm out for real. Doses. Appreciate you guys, as always.